I'm excited.
I know, and we missed everyone so much last week. We are so excited to be back with you guys.
Danny, where are we going to start today? I feel like we have so much to talk about.
We really do, especially because it's International Women's Day. You already know we take that seriously.
We take it seriously. We do. And if I wasn't a woman, I'd also take it seriously. Speaking of being a woman, I just went and then went again on so many different meetings and things, and having to do my makeup and prep so many references and things in the car. And my goodness, okay. And then coming here and having to put on some more powder. I'm like, damn, it is hard to be a woman.
Damn straight it is. I feel like we definitely get it hard. There's just so many expectations of us. And what do? We come through tenfold.
We do. We really do.
Yeah, we show up.
And today, don't we have like a surprise guest?
A special guest for International Women's Day. The amazing July Jones.
Here we go.
Snap. She is an incredible artist coming out of Europe, the UK. And I mean, you guys got to check out her music. It is so fucking fire.
It's going to be an exciting episode.
We also have call-ins. Yeah, we are going to be taking calls today. You already know, me and B feel like your virtual big sisters, your Twisted Sisters, if you will. So yeah, we are going to be talking about how to be a boss bitch at work. And if you have any questions and you can get it out in 60 seconds, we're going to be answering them. Yo, what up to Trey in the Trent? Hey, everybody.
Aw, everybody's writing Happy Women's Day.
I know, so supportive.
So excited.
Aww. Before we get started, we want to remind you, as always, that this show is live.
It's so exciting that
just
it's
like our opinions. So don't you all be coming for us.
Yeah, because these are not facts.
No, these are from our head, and these are just opinions from today.
Yeah.
And how we feeling today.
Yeah, that could change.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Rosebud and Thorn, we always start off with a positive and a negative this week. You've had a lot going on this week. Any specific positive that you would like to share?
I've just today I've just gotten to do something now that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I've always seen myself doing. And I can't mention what it is with all that that be going around.
Oh.
So, but I am truly incredibly excited. That's also why I was late here.
Aww.
And it's just, feels good to be alive. And I'm really, really excited to this mysterious thing that you don't know what it is.
That you can't hear about just yet. NDAs, contracts, secrets.
Yeah. What about you, Danny?
My positive this week, I had a very, very productive week. As you guys know, I released Take Me to a Rave.
Yeah. Oh my God. Who saw the video? Who fucking saw the video? Right in the chat right now. Okay. We need to talk about the 3 movies. At some point, we really got to talk about it.
Yeah. There were a lot to handle. No human on earth could handle all them titties. Yeah, but now we have Space Cakes coming out next Friday, which I'm super excited about. Video. And crazy.
You don't think you could top the last one.
I know,
but
I
you
think,
do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that every time.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
That's some shit, man.
You really can only plan so much.
That's the truth.
It's coming out great.
By the way, if anybody's hearing sprays, I'm putting dry shampoo in my hair right now.
That's right. And it's working. It's looking fly. Oh, yeah, for sure. I need a lot of it. Yeah, I think you do. We being honest now. And it's International Women's Day.
Oh, my God. And we have a really special guest.
That's true. We are talking about how to be a boss bitch at work. And who better to know about that than July Jones?
Let's go. Woo! Welcome to the party. Oh, my God. In the motorcycle. Girl.
Looking fine.
Stop it.
Hello.
You sexy.
Thank you. I tried to cover up. This is my conservative outfit.
I'm just going to describe to you guys guys,
my chance.
since you can't see her, what she's wearing, but she's wearing like a fully like, motorcycle getup, motorcycle cut jacket.
Yeah.
But it's actually like a little bit more narrow and a little bit more fitted. So you can, see more of what's going on here, the feminine curves. And she's got, it's like black, white, and red with a big red stripe.
Always. That's the only colors I wear.
Yeah?
It's true.
Yeah.
Her
That's
entire
I
closet.
literally
awesome.
do not have another color. Yeah.
Wow, she would have loved my room before.
I know. Oh my god.
My whole room was black, white, and red.
No,
Yeah,
I
you would have
came
lived
too
in
late.
it. Yeah. And she's got some real shit kicker boots on, leather lace up all the way to the knee. Wow, 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 wow.
It's a daily routine. I
Ready
literally
to kick
wear
ass.
this to like any grocery store as well. This is how
I love it. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you just wake up, you got your coffee, looking dope.
No, the face doesn't look like that. It's just a dress. But thank you so much for having me. It's so nice of you to, share this platform and like really, like I love women obviously, and I love being a woman. But like it's nice to share a platform with me because I'm not from here, so maybe have like a different perspective on this. And I think it's amazing to like see different points of views and share different experiences. So.
Yeah. And where in Europe are you from?
So I was born in Slovenia, but I immigrated to the UK when I was 16. And I think for me, like being a woman in this industry, like my biggest aim is like to give that representation that I didn't have. I feel like if you think of Eastern Europeans, they're still not in any media, and we don't really talk about that. So for me as a musician, the biggest aim that I have is like have a little girl like look at me and be like, okay, I can do this. Yeah. Yeah, because when I was little, we only had like Melania Trump to look at, and it gives this like perception that, oh, if I want to be like in a position of power, I have to sleep with somebody and then be somebody's wife, and that's what I grew up with. And that's what my mom told me as well, So like, it's so nice to like kind of hustle up to this point and like start my music career and like it do well. It's just such an amazing feeling. So I hopefully I can inspire some girls.
Absolutely, dude. You have such an amazing story and journey, and you really have just been kicking ass all on your own.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Snap.
I want to plug a song real quick. July has an incredible song called Girls Can Do Anything. It is super fire, and for International Women's Day, obviously. Yeah, we got to bring that one up.
Yeah. I released it last year actually on International Women's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay!
Fuck
Anniversary!
So go listen to it.
Yeah, go stream it. Girls Can Do Anything by July Jones.
Are you proud to be like women, or is it like, do you sometimes wish like, oh, these gender things? Like,
No, I'm very proud to be a woman, but I will say, not to complain, not that we can change it, but it really sucks to get your period. So
oh, you got it today, didn't you?
this always happens to me. Like, what is up with Wednesdays? Jesus.
Is it always on a Wednesday?
Well, this happened to our other show last month.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
so you are like cycled up to be on
I
like
know.
Wednesday.
What the fuck? So yeah. So besides that, yeah, I'm super proud to be a woman. Yeah. I mean, it does. I will say, just from the being a woman in the industry standpoint, I haven't personally had like other male musicians or things like hate on me, but just seeing the shit that goes on online with like toxic fandom and just like the way that people will just break you down and say like, oh, you can't really do it. You have a ghost producer. You have a this. I
Show
would
us your
literally be
tits.
DJing in a video and they'll be like, you're faking it. Like, why? Because I'm a woman, you wouldn't say that to my counterparts, males, in my
100%.
industry. So
I feel like you always have to prove so much, especially like when you're, even as a DJ, people are always like, does she produce? Like, nobody asked that to Chainsmokers. Nobody asked that to like a male producer. I'm like, okay, why is it that we have to prove so much? Why is it that I feel like I'm more respected when I dress more conservative? Like, why is that? I don't
literally, no, that's a really good point. Just like how, like we can't even be sexy without it leading to some sort of negative narrative.
Yeah, because I see sometimes myself, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dress masculine, and I feel like I'm gonna be respected easily, like And then I'm like, if I go too feminine, are they gonna think that I can't do my job? You know, I have to. I seem like I catch myself sometimes like proving myself by like explaining what cuts I have with like different songs, you know, just so people would take it seriously.
Yeah.
And it's like when a man walks in a room, I just don't feel like it's like
No,
that.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So
I've definitely been in the position where I've been like next to a guy and I'm like getting ready for a set and the stage manager comes up and looks at the dude and is like, so you ready to play? And I'm just like, what? I'm not even his girlfriend, A. B, you just think I'm the girlfriend because I'm a chick. Like, yeah, I'm here to fucking play, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here to rip it up.
Yeah, it's been also weird. Like I'm just switching like managements, and I just spoke today to a female manager, and she was like, she was in tour management. She was like, it's just I couldn't handle it. Like she was like,
Oh, the way guys were to her.
yeah,
I've heard that as well.
on
Yeah.
tour. Like it was just she was like
They're
the way,
fucked on tour.
yeah,
Like they are fucked
right
on tour. I've heard
Yeah.
some literal horror stories. And also
Yeah.
people are always pulling like knives and shit for some reason. Like people are getting like aggressive. No, rock.
Really?
Think about who I'm
rock
talking
too,
about.
rock
Yeah.
too. Yeah. That makes sense.
hip hop
Yeah.
and rock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do not get
They're
into
very
it.
aggressive. The raves don't deal with anybody pulling knives on us, so we're good there.
Yeah, pop is also kind of
Yeah.
no knives in pop.
I think also though it's fucked with pop because I think that a lot of females they're like, oh no, but dance, you must dance, you must be
100%.
sexy, wear the skimpy little outfits,
you have to be more and more
you have to
feminine,
do
yeah.
it.
Oh my God,
And
preach.
I think
Yeah.
that must be so fucking exhausting, especially if you're like, no, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
I just don't like to. It's not really my thing. I'm just not.
100%.
I don't love it. Like
imagine
that
a
would be
woman
annoying.
just standing on stage and then think like how many men just stand on stage.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
In their sweats as well, and people are like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!"
Nas.
Yeah.
Literally, I think about that all the time because especially in my industry, these boys just be showing up, not giving a fuck. And I'm like, damn.
Damn, I know. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I feel like they can also like go on like super fucked up, and that's just. Whereas like
Oh.
when
my
when
God.
a girl does it, then it's like,
Oh, no.
oh my God,
Should be
she
canceled.
was wasted. She was so
yeah.
unprofessional. It's disgusting. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, either way, nobody should be showing up fucked up. But you
100%.
let them do it, and then
100%.
anytime, and he's like, even stumbling out of a club. That one is unfair. All the time, people would be like, oh, they're wasted, this and that. No, one, you're flashing bright lights
Yeah.
on an uneven, like, cobblestone street or some shit, okay?
like,
I've got
15
heels. I'm
got
walking down
heels.
steps, okay? Like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, no, it's been super aggressive in the past, like just trying to get to the car, like 15 people flashing, screaming, trying to get a reaction. You literally
Shoving
can't
that
even
you're just
see.
like, you're just
Oh, I
trying,
can't imagine
you know,
that.
and you're like, oh, come on.
Oh,
so
no.
fucked.
I can't even imagine that.
Yeah.
See, now I don't want to do music anymore.
We've changed her entire career.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna switch my career after this podcast.
I do think though your project is so cool, and you are so cool because you are your project genuinely. Pop is so fucking hard on women, especially. They want to put you in a box. They want to tell you what to say, how to dress, what to look like, and don't go without those like outside of those boundaries. But you are doing this alternative, edgy thing that technically is like harder for you as an artist to like sell it because you're like, this is fucking it. And these people are so old school and they're trying to be like, this is what it should look like. But you're fucking killing it, dude. And it comes across, it's so strong, it's beautiful, it's empowering, and your music is fucking good. Oh my God, you're
Thank you.
such a talented writer.
Thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, this is like a very strong point. Like, I feel like though the alternative scene that I'm in and like a bunch of women like yourself, it's kind of like it's gonna creep into the new mainstream. And as much as labels kind of don't get it right now,
They're
it's
gonna fucking
creeping.
get it.
Honestly, it's a train that's going and it's gonna creep in so much. Even if even if you look at like Billie Eilish or
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say that. Yeah.
Rosalia.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's such a conceptual project that actually you really, if you listen to her album, it's such a weird album, right? It's not conventional pop at all. But look at her now, and I feel like it's just like this wave that I really want to be on.
Hell yeah.
And like I'm so proud that the world is changing like on
Yeah.
that positive note. Like it's changing that we have more ways of expressing ourselves, because before, I think it was just like, if you look at like male artists, and there's like Kanye West and like Travis Scott, their top lines, they're like melodies. They change all the time. There's no structure. They're flowing. It's kind of free. But if you looked at like pop artists that are as big, they would be very clean, like Dua Lipa pop, you know?
Yeah.
Which is great. But there wasn't space for an artist to be as
different.
expressive.
Yeah.
You're straight away alternative, you know?
That's so true.
Like,
you're straight alternative, and now
Yeah.
you're putting me on a completely different charting
Yeah,
list,
it's
and
like, you're not
everyone
gonna
a
make
different
it, but
category.
you're cool, but,
yeah, it's
you know?
yeah.
That pisses me off. I'm like, this is a song with a bunch of hooks is fucking sick. Like, come on, give me the same praise. If Kanye West would come in the room and do this, you'd be like, yeah, there's so many hooks in this. This could go number one. Like, I want that. I want that for women, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, that's kind of my aim right now. And I'm so excited. I feel like music is going in the right direction, though. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So proud of you.
Should we also do some music? Speaking of music,
Yes. You brought up Rosalia. I already got her queued up in the playlist, so we should start off with Rosalia.
and then we'll take some call-ins.
Oh, yeah, when we come back.
Exciting.
Thank you so much, July, for being here with us today.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Everyone go stream July Jones.
We're
Alrighty.
back. We're
back. And if you're just tuning in, this is Twisted Sisters, and we are going to be taking callers. I am about to enable the call-in chat.
Oh my God, the call-in chat. I'm like excited and like nervous and like really excited.
I'm
like,
so excited to hear from you guys,
energized.
because we've been hearing from you in the chat, but to actually hear your voices, this is so exciting.
Danny, what if we get a woman hater?
Oh, if we get a woman hater.
if?
Okay, so actually, this is how it's going to work. We are going to put 60 seconds on the clock for you to ask us any question about working as a woman in 2023 and how to be a boss. But if you're a woman hater or we detect any bad vibes,
Exactly.
you're blocked.
You're getting cut off.
All right, enabling the call-in. Boop-be-doop-be-doop-be-doop. Get ready. You are going to call us for advice. All right. We
This
have
show
our
is awesome.
first caller. Yes, it is awesome. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you so much for calling in. That is a great question. Yeah, I mean, I think that, and I can't say for everybody, but I definitely deal with that sometimes. And I think that everybody really does deal with that, because we constantly have to be our own cheerleaders. And in confidence, you're not just born with it. It is something that you have to grow within yourself and try to change the narrative in your head.
Just this idea of we have to be number one in this field, number one at this, and number
As
one
if
in my
that even exists.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's just one, impossible. Like, just what are we even talking about here? And two, why isn't when we're the best us that's enough? Why isn't it when we're better than someone else that's you're the top, right? Why isn't it just that you can be your best self and that it is enough? Like, I feel like the problem is deeper than just the kind of surface issues of the way that people treat you and the way that, you know, the confidence building and things like that. And you're like, yes, but like there's something really going on down there inside of us that we just can't fully grasp, like the self-worth and
Well, I think that you do make a good point. It is the comparing ourselves to other people who come from different situations. Everybody really is your own. We're all having our own unique experience in this universe. So to compare ourselves to anybody already you're going to be unhappy, because you're not that person. They are not you. It is a totally different experience. And we are special in our own way. I think that maybe it's the changing of the perspective that you are in your own lane. No matter who you are, you bring something special to the table. So don't compare yourselves to other people. There is no number one. It is just you are your own person in your own lane. Maybe it starts there. I think also I think just looking back on everything that got you to where you are today and remembering and being proud of the fact that you started from nothing and here you are today, to even be comparing yourself to anybody that you think is more successful or whatever, like, as negative as that is, that's also like, dude, like, that's fucking crazy that you're even in that position to even be, you know, like, up, you started from nothing. You weren't there before. That was just a dream to even be in the same room, you know? But yeah, I think just looking back on everything that got you there and recognizing how hard that you've worked, your specialties, what you bring to the table. Yeah, always reminding yourself.
Giving yourself like also that chance to soak in that glory, and that, you know, I got to hear, and I never, you know, that was always my plan or my goal or something, but I didn't even know that I would ever get to there. That almost felt like a world that I couldn't touch or reach, you know, in whatever field that you're doing. And then you really do got to like look back at those moments and think to yourself, okay, every time you're down and you're like, oh, this is like really eating at me, to bring you back to, well, I didn't even think I could get this. and I did. And so you're like, okay, I can do this again. I can do this again. I feel like that for me is confidence building.
If you don't think you have confidence in yourself, just remember everything that you've gone through and where you're standing today.
And also remember that almost everybody's faking it. Just know, oh my God. You're like, how'd that person walk in? They had so much confidence. No, they were scared shitless. Okay, we all are. Like,
yes. And nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, we're all very confused. At least I am.
We're all just figuring it out. Yeah. This is so exciting. I love hearing from you guys. Ooh. Gabriella.
Oh, welcome. No.
Oh, what the?
Not the coffee. No. Oh, that is a great question.
Oh, man. I just wonder how I really would react in such situation because I need to be better at putting my damn foot down. I would feel so freaking awkward if somebody just suspected that I was just doing a coffee run. Or, you know, just even like barking a command at you. Yeah. You know, like, oh, go get me this. Excuse me, sir? But yeah, I think I can definitely relate to working. I mean, actually, every industry is run by men. Yeah. It doesn't matter what career you work in. I definitely relate to that, and just the undermining and belittling that maybe if they were put on the spot wouldn't have even been obvious to them. Like, why is it that this is just ingrained to be like a natural reaction? And then if you do stick up for yourself, you're a bitch. Yeah. You're hard to work with.
Yep. Oof. That's a hard one. I want to like bring this question up, and I feel like this is like an odd one. I'm interested to see how people feel in the chat, but I feel like where is the world where we really make this situation work for us? Because it's always working against us. So if shit's also like not going to change,
right?
Like, how do we make this work for us so that we also get some benefits from this shit too? Like, how do we, and I like to use the word manipulate because it throws people off. It has such a negative connotation, that word. And if you really think about the word, you're like, no, actually, people use this every day in every form of business, life, relationship, love, everything. You know, manipulation can even be something like somebody says they like something, so now you like it too, right? It can go that small to it, not even knowing that you're doing it. And so when you take it like that, then I'm like, well, okay, I'm already mad that they can just throw me in a van if they want to. I'm already mad about that, okay? So where do I use my power to mentally to fuck you up, man? Because like I need to make this situation work for me too. Especially if hoes ain't gonna be changing, because that shit is not cute. And like, yes, we're fighting the good fight and we keep fighting it, but I also want to be alive in a world where I benefit from this too.
That is, wow, snaps to that. That is such a great fucking point. It's like, okay, so the change that we're all working for, obviously we're not saying stop that because it takes so much work and so much time to get there. But how do we get to also thrive like them or whoever? Don't mean to just throw everybody just across the field there.
Yeah.
But how do we get to thrive in the environment that is already set up, that is going to take so long to change?
Exactly.
Oh, that's almost like brain homework for me. I love that thought.
It's a good one to sit on.
But it is.
I like sitting on it all the time, just randomly. And I think the thought's so big that I only ever grasp like every time I come to this thought, because I come to it a lot, especially I think that a lot of us in general, people in general, also like work runs your life. And when you're constantly put down in work because of these things, that really starts to like affect you and really irks you. And just late night, you're just like, oh, I'm just thinking about this shit all night, man. And that like really be sending me like over some large object or bridge, you know?
That's actually kind of funny, because the whole subject is how to be a boss bitch at work. All right, here's the reality of being a boss bitch at work. It eats you alive in your bed when you're trying to sleep.
For sure.
It's so much pressure.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I did see a funny comedian, and it did technically come from a guy, and this might be controversial, but it did make me giggle. And he was like, "Man, you guys had it so easy. Why did you want to do all this? Like, you want to be out there doing the construction? You want to be out there doing this? Like, go right ahead. We'll sit at home and take care of the kids. I'm fucking fine with it." That actually,
I want the choice to be treated equally if I want to do this.
For sure.
I want that choice. I want the choice for me to do this and for you to see this as equal. But he does make a very valid point in the way that you're just like, wait a minute, why do you want to take all the hard jobs, guys? Like,
why do you want to take the hard jobs?
This is like, yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
And everything with comedy. I mean, everything's on the table.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
But yeah, I think we both enjoyed that.
Yeah.
We're both like super hardcore with our beliefs on
yes.
women, and we also enjoyed it. So
yeah. Okay, I got a good one. This is fucked. A coworker or a supervisor gives you an unwanted shoulder rub.
oh my God, why have we all been there?
Literally.
Why has everybody in this room been there? Oh my God, even you've been there, okay? You know, you're like, oh, I've been there a lot of times, actually, more than I'd like to admit. This is awkward. Yeah, that's super fucking weird. And oh my God. Oh my God. It's so hard for me to hold my opinion back right now. You guys need to write your emojis in this chat. You need to write your shit out.
Okay, one of the comments says, okay, but what if I'm 10?
Yeah.
Well, is it unwanted then? Yeah.
Yeah, but so how do you make that a wanted mutual situation?
It's not.
So it's like, oh, you look really tense, and you're like, yeah, I could really use a shoulder rub, and they're like, oh, really? Do you want one? I'll give you one. And you're like, yeah. So like that's mutual, but like how does?
Nope. It's never a situation we were just talked about before it happens.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, also been in the situation and didn't say anything about it. It wasn't like a massage, but like, you know, where they just start like grabbing your shoulder or your arm, and they just start like grabbing it a little bit. Yeah, just like with their fingers digging into it.
Also, that doesn't feel good. Note to self, doesn't feel good for anybody. And if you were trying to turn somebody on, it's not working. It's actually going the opposite direction by you doing this.
I am repulsed. Take your grubby fingers off of it.
No, they're so grubby with their grubby.
The audacity.
Oh my.
You can feel the audacity. That's a good one. Yeah, that's fucked. Well, what if? What if you're walking down the hallway and the random guy says, "Hey, smile a little." Oh, you want to die. Oh, you want to die?
So,
wow.
So I didn't even know that this was a thing
Like
until
that
I
it was a
knew
bad thing?
it was a thing, right? Yeah, I like had grown up my whole life not knowing until Twitter for a long time had said it, and I had not read it or something, and then finally came across something. A friend said it to me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, when a guy says they smile more," and And I was just like so confused. And now that I know what it means, I all the time get told from people, men specifically, that to smile more.
Yes.
And it is every time I think, but I just learned, but right? Because like you're like men, so like you're like that when the people are talking about this thing, right? That the smile more thing,
We don't like it.
right? That we, and now you just said it, so now you know that I know, right? Because I just learned about this, and I know now, bitch. I know now.
Well, I will say that I can't remember exactly what the sentence was, but my boyfriend did say something about smiling, and I just started laughing, and I was like, you can't say that to women. He was like, what? Why not? And I was like, babe,
you didn't know?
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
He didn't mean it.
He didn't mean it. No. Yeah, you could really definitely walk. Also, what's so good about it?
Bella is giving a very intense.
What's so good about it? You happy now? I tell I'm about to lose my shit.
There's tears welling up in your eyes.
That depression day is like, it was yesterday.
She's fresh off the depression.
Yeah, no. Seriously though.
I think that's all.
Oh my God, no. We have to sign off.
I know.
We have to go.
I know. But I'm so excited to take callers again. This was so much fun. Actually getting to hear your guys' voices and your stories. And if you or your friends need some big sisterly advice from Bella and I, make sure you call into the show next week. And if you're too shy, you can always shoot us an email at twistedsisters@wheel-house.com. And we'll try to answer every question that comes in. And be sure to listen live to hear if we answered your question.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. Literally so exciting. So don't forget, guys, because next week's show is moving to Tuesday. It's moving to Tuesday, okay? Because there's nothing we can do about it. All right? So please come back to us on a different day at 6 p.m.
Yes.
I can never say this word. Pacific Standard Time. I want to say Pacific Standard Time, but it's just dyslexia.
Yes, that's right, guys. We will see you next Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Tuesday. Oh my God, guys, I'm really excited, okay, because there's so many people in the chat.
I know.
And the conversation is flowing.
It's fire.
Shout out to Black Barbie. And somebody else was promoting their show in the chat. That's exciting, too. Everybody's making their own live shows. Yay! It's very exciting, okay? So make your own. Do it and get us involved. Tag us. We want to hear your thoughts.
We really do. Yeah. Let us know when your show's running. We want to see it. I want to plug one of our favorite shows real quick. Toxic AF with Nikki and Pierre is fucking hilarious. And they're on every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Not specific standard time. Oh my God, seriously. Send us your shows. We love listening to them.
Yeah. Oh, next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Twisted Sisters. We'll be right back at you.
Yeah, this is Danny Toy.
Oh, and Bella.
Yeah.
I love
We're
you
going to
guys.
see you guys next Tuesday at 6 p.m. I love you. Have a good night.